Hi everyone. So, as you may be able to hear, I am sick. I have been battling this weird cold since last Monday. I have a half marathon that I have to run next weekend. I thought I was going to be over it by now, but I'm not. So, as a way to try heal my body and make myself feel better, let's make some dinner. This is what's on the menu, boys. It's pretty easy to whip up. I just got to put it all in a pot, basically, with some hot water. I love rice cakes as well, so we are excited. I haven't tried this before, so it might be gross, but it might be delicious. We will also be washing it down with a delicious Bundaberg ginger beer. So, that was good memory. I usually forget to roll them. I'm not sure if you need to do it with the diet one. But the normal one, there's like the sediment builds up at the bottom, so you just kind of roll it to make sure it's all mixed up. Because you cannot put the lid back on once you pull it off. Woohoo! Cheers. Yum, that feels so good on my sore throat. Yes. All right, let's get cooking. While I'm chitter-chatting, let's pop a little speed painting or something up there. Give you the two visuals to concentrate on. Now, I was gonna start giving you a little update, but I think we just get cooking first and then I'll come back to you. So the first thing to do is pour 420 mils of water into a pot, add rice cakes and boil. Is 420 mils a lot? Or 420 mils. Okay, so yeah, it's just under a liter. Let's see. Oh, I went all over. 450, so just like a little less. That will do. Big pot, I think. Does that make it worse or better? I'm not sure. Let's see. All right, let's get this cooking. Add the water. And all right, we have our ramen, we have our rice cakes, and our sauce. Fantastic. Oh, and our flakes. So what does it want us to do? It wants us to add rice cakes and boil. Okay. Alright, I'm so excited to eat. Now, let's get talking. First things first. This is not my place. My noodle bowl. Sorry, my head's all over the place. I don't know why I did that and interrupted myself. So I'm staying with me and Emil are staying with my sister and her partner. So this is their kitchen. And we are so happy and so thankful to them for having us. We've been here for a month and a bit now, and so that's been really nice. We're paying a bit of rent, but nothing crazy, just enough to, feel like we're contributing to bills and, using part of their space and all that while we hunt for jobs. So the job hunt, it's been fruitful. There's been traction, there's been interviews, screening calls, and that sort of thing. But as of yet, nothing, no contract in hand. So as a domino effect, without a work contract, it's very hard / impossible to get a house, a rental contract. And so we're on a bit of a stalemate at the moment where we're just needing those first few dominoes to fall before the rest tick away and we're living normally and able to move out of here and set up our lives in a proper way. Let's check on the rice cakes. When the water boils, add noodles, sauce, flakes. All right, I would say we're just about at boil. Let's add in the noodles and the flakes and the sauce. So that's the situation. The flight over was, I was gonna say it was pretty smooth. The flight over, we got our flight cancelled on us because there was some sort of engine failure. We were sitting on the runway for 3 hours from Heathrow, and then they got us all to disembark the plane. There was so much chaos going on because obviously everyone's trying to get overseas or get to the next destination. They put us in a hotel. It moved quite smoothly, but it's always chaos because they're never giving you the information you need. You never quite know where you're going. You're lining up in queues to find out tiny bits of information. People, stress levels are high. So it was a bit of an ordeal, but in the end it was fine. We got compensated. We got on the next flight, and we made it a day later than we were meant to, but we made it. We were all good. All our luggage made it. We had quite a lot of luggage allowance, which was nice. It meant that I didn't have to part with too many of my things. And this might be really spicy, I'm just realizing. This is messy. It smells kind of more tomatoey than I thought it would. Alright. Really leave that to do his thing, I think. 3 minutes. Anyway. Yeah. Got here. All good. So that leads us on to what's happening now. The most immediate thing is my half marathon that I've been training for. I have run a pretty far distance in my training now. So I'm feeling quite confident, I'm feeling very excited. We're gonna have quite a few of us running it, and then our other friends are gonna cheer us on from the sidelines. So we've started prepping for what we wanna eat the night before, and after the race, do we go and get a celebration-y drink somewhere or a brunch? So it's all very exciting. I'm really, really can't believe that it's this time already, and I'm gonna run the friggin' half marathon. And then the other really exciting news is in October, my sister and I are hosting a art gallery here in Melbourne. We're really, really excited. I can't get into the details too much at the moment, except that all the art will be hers and mine. And we're gonna have an opening night that will be really fun and great buzz. We'll have a few drinks and maybe snacks. People can come and view the pieces in the gallery, and we'll have a DJ, and it'll be really, really fun. And then the gallery will be open for about a week for people to come in and purchase things as a normal store after the opening night. I'll give a lot more detail as we get closer, but I'm just so excited and it's given me something to focus on in between my job hunting, so I think it's going to be really, really good. Obviously, if you're in Melbourne in October, I would love for any of you to come pop by. But yeah, I'll give more information as the months go. I'm hoping my next proper update for you guys will be that I am no longer sick, that I've run my half marathon, that I've landed a job, and that I have a house. Wouldn't that be great? Until then, there's not too much. Okay, real quick. Here's how she's looking. That's pretty good. Smells nice. Do you know what's crazy though? This is meant to serve 2 people. I thought I was gonna have leftovers. Jokes. This is all going in my bowl right now, and I'm eating this by myself. Little thing about Melbourne, the weather has been stunning. Like, so gorgeous. We're in winter, and although it is cold, like, don't get me wrong, but we just came from a boat in Brighton with no insulation and no heating. I think we can handle Melbourne winter. Until we assimilate weather-wise, this feels like a walk in the park. This feels almost like spring in the UK. And I've already been told that we're in the coldest month now. We're in July. So we're in the coldest month. August is still going to be cold, but it'll be starting to warm up. And then September is spring. Like, imagine having actually just 3 months for the cold season and then it warms up again. That's amazing. I'm so excited. It's going to be summer so soon. I haven't had summer since the middle of 2024. And it was, besides when we got away to Europe, it was a UK summer, so it wasn't a very good one. It was like 3 months, and I've had, when did winter really start cracking in? October maybe? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. By the end of August, I'll have had 11 months of basically winter weather. That is crazy. Oh, the other exciting bit of information, I've got a holiday booked in. It's cheeky of me because I don't even got a job yet. A holiday booked in for January. I'm going to Thailand, and I'm so excited about that. I've never been to Thailand. I've never been to Southeast Asia, so I am very, very excited. All right, before I run out of battery, I will do a taste test. Get a rice cake, get some noodles. My mouth is salivating. Yum. That is yummy, but temperature-wise, that is way too hot at the moment. I need to let that cool down. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next week. Yes. Bye.